You finished saying your goodbyes? Well, how'd it go? Did it make you feel like you want to stay?
I wanted to stay before it. Of course.
I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here. You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Make sure you pack up before you head to sleep. Oh, and take that stupid cat with you. I don't want it getting lost and ending up back here.
Completely fair. I would say the same.
Don't make fun of me. I can go wherever I want all by myself.
Why don't you go somewhere not here?
Huh. It really never stops meowing, huh? Hey, Futaba, what's he saying? Is he sad that he has to leave me?
I'm sad that I have to leave you.
He said Sojiro's stupid.
Kill the cat.
What?
What kind of translation is that? Let me have a nice goodbye.
Sojiro, when he leaned forward and was like fixing his glasses, he was about to shoot his heat death ray eyes at the cat and explode him. But he held back at the last moment because he was afraid he might hurt Joker, and he's not that kind of guy. Teo0828, thank you for following.
Mona's your responsibility now. Leave Sojiro to me.
Isn't it the other way around?
That's not true. I'll take really good care of him.
Oh, man.
Even if you're not here, I'll make sure I do my best. So, you go do your best too. Thank you for everything.
Hey, you got everything? When I took you in, I thought I was the one helping you. But it turns out it was the other way around. Take care.
You too.
Don't be so cheeky. Oh, and sorry. I wanted to have Futaba see you off too. I haven't been able to find her since this morning, though. Same with that cat. If you end up back in the city, come on by. I'll at least treat you to a nice cup of coffee. Wait, that means I can't go closing the store, huh? What are you doing? Hurry up and go.
I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Coffee Daddy shed a tear.
Yo! You over there!
Hey, look this way!
After we said we'd disband.
We are all on break after all. No more entrance exams. I can drive you to the station. You really, really gotta go?
Shit.
They've even followed us here?
What should we do?
Need a hand?
Dr. Maruki?
You're suggesting we split up? Should we? Here we go!
Come and get us!
Shall we then? There's no charge. you find yourself struggling in life, you can start over, like me. Remember that. So yeah, if that ends up saving you, then we're square. Good luck.
Damn, man. Those dudes just wouldn't give up.
Wish it went smoother, but I guess this is it.
Be sure to eat well.
We'll see you soon, right?
If you don't come back, we'll find you there.
All right, it's time.
Yeah,
Aw, gotta go already?
we don't make the train schedule.
See you later, my dude!
I'll text you, okay? Come on, sit down.
You taught me to keep my head up, didn't you?
Told you I was coming with you. Ooh.
Take care.
I'm not gonna lie, chat, I really hate that they changed that. That's not what it was in the OG. In the OG, they all went in the car together, and then Joker, like, put his head out of the roof at the very end, and then that was the final trophy image of, like, Joker looking out at the ocean as they all drove down together as friends. And that is, like, a way worse way to wrap up. I don't understand why Maruki's there. I don't understand why Maruki is a taxi driver suddenly. That's, like... I'm actually kind of, like, it's literally the very last scene in the game. I'm actually pretty upset that they changed that. That was a really bad call. That's a really bad call to have changed that, because I think the other ending was much, the other ending, like, cutscene was much better than that. So that's pretty disappointing. But, that aside, Persona 5 The Royal is amazing. My word, it is just such a glorious, fantastic, great game that I love. Yeah, the other ending fit Persona 5 a lot better. The OG Persona 5 ending as in the last animated cutscene where they're all driving down, because I'm pretty sure, I don't remember exactly, they weren't taking him to the station in OG, were they? I think they drove him back to his town or something, or maybe they drove him to the station, I don't remember, but they were driving down the side, like, next to the beach, and then Joker put his head out at the end. It was way better. But, these little scenes with the characters are pretty nice. I like this. This is good. I don't think this was an OG. This is nice. They drove him back home? Yeah, them driving him back home is infinitely better than what they just did right there. That's a pretty big disappointment, honestly. I don't understand why they would change that at the end, other than to give that Kasumi and Maruki scene, but I don't like it. But, you know, can't have everything perfect. I also really hate that Akechi didn't get to live in the end. Even if he ended up in prison or something, or if he ended up, like, trying to do something in the legal system to try and make it better, I really wish Akechi was still alive, but, you know, what can you do? Ooh, this music! Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so good. I love this. Anyways, yeah, Persona 5 The Royal, like 9.5 out of 10. I never give 10 out of 10s. If you've watched some of my other stuff, you know I don't give 10 out of 10s. You know, there's always, if a game has a flaw, and every game has a flaw, then I don't think it can be a 10 out of 10. So 9.5 out of 10 is the highest score I can give. This is my third favorite video game I've ever played before. Like, the original Persona 5 was already in that position as well. This one has basically just cannibalized it. So, my third favorite game I've ever played. The only games I like more than this are Tales of Xillia and Xenoblade Chronicles. It is just, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal. I didn't get my trophy yet. I know I did everything to get platinum. There's supposed to be another story trophy somewhere to, give me it. I guess it comes in at the end of the credits. But, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to complain about. There are some things like Joker should not be, if Joker goes down, you shouldn't lose. I've always thought that was a bad game mechanic. Insta-kill moves are annoying. That especially came up today. Hey, there's Yuri Lowenthal in the credits. What are other things? I really feel like Akechi and Kasumi should have had a showtime together. I really just cannot fathom why they didn't do that, because then the numbers would have worked out perfectly. But, whatever. Yeah, I don't really have any major complaints, because the game is just fantastic. This game has the best music of any video game ever, by the way. This is the best OST in any video game I've ever played, personally, for me. I love this OST more than any other video game. But, yeah, the game is just phenomenal. It's fantastic. I don't know what else to say. It's just that good. I have very, very few complaints. So, I already said a handful of them, and that's it. So that's really all it is. But yeah. The game's fantastic. I really just don't have anything else to say. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's got its flaws. Story might have some issues here and there. Some characters might have some issues here and there. But all together, it is just fantastic. It's great. Will you be making an overall review on YouTube? No, that's not really what my channel is about. I'm mostly just a playthrough guy. I don't really do stuff like reviews and whatnot. I don't think I would be able to give a very entertaining video in that medium, personally. What's your opinion on Maruki as not a villain but an antagonist? Well, I mean, he was fun. He was pretty good. I thought they did it really well. I'm not a huge fan of the antagonist who is just like 100% a good guy all the time and tries to be a good guy, like, oh, but let's be friends, like, hey, I'm giving you a third chance to say let's be friends instead, etc., etc. That's not one of my favorites. I like an antagonist who is like a fallen hero, like he or she is trying to do what they think is right to like save the world. They're not trying to do things for malicious needs like Shido was, obviously. He was doing things to be bad. But I like characters like Maruki in this instance where it's like they're trying to do something what they think is good for the world. Which, the biggest example I have, of course, because I'm a big Naruto fan, is Madara Uchiha from Naruto, where he's, like, trying to do what he thinks is best for the world and to save the world, but he's doing it his own way, which happens to be in an antagonistic way. But I much prefer when the villain is more like Madara, where Madara isn't constantly trying to be like, hey, join me, let's be friends and all that. Like, in Naruto, Madara says, like, Sasuke, why don't you join me? And then Sasuke's like, no, and, like, Madara's, all right, well, I guess I gotta kill you now. And then he tries to kill him. So, you know. But overall, Maruki was still a good villain. I thought it was pretty good. It's a really good game. Oh, this music. So good. What's your opinion of the Sumire and Kasumi twist? I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not to my tastes. I definitely liked Kasumi as a character more before it than after it. But, I mean, I don't think it was bad. I think they could have much more easily done just, like, her sister having dying thing, but then it wouldn't have tied into Maruki's, like, awfulness as much. So I see where they're coming from. It's not bad. I just don't, like, love it, I guess. It's hard to describe. Because I feel like there's no way for me to say, like, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it without people being like, oh, so you didn't like it. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I didn't think it was that great of a twist. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's just not to my personal tastes, I guess. So I wasn't that into it. So, you know, it's really a really big deal, and, like, they build it up really well, but because it's just not that interesting to me personally, it's kind of loses some of the hit of it, you know what I mean? What was your favorite moment in the story? Akechi's final moment where he died. where he says my final enemy is to be a puppet copy of myself. Not bad. And then it's just the gunshot, and it makes me like actually cry every time, but I love it. Other than that, definitely Sataniel shooting Yaldabaoth in the face. Like that was fantastic. Sataniel doing that final shot is just phenomenal. The ending boss fight with Maruki was also very good as well. I don't want to diminish it, but like nothing can compare to Sataniel holding up the gun with our beginning, getting into the slow mode where it's like da na na ya da 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 na 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 na, and then Joker says be gone and shoots right through him, and then very slowly it backs up like it shows you the background, and it slowly brings the camera back, and you see there's a giant hole in Yaldabaoth's face. Like that is the greatest for sure. I absolutely love it. The worst moment in the story is the Morgana stuff during the start of the Fifth Palace. Like, the Fifth Palace stuff with Morgana is actually terrible, and it's just trash. Absolute trash. Yeah, the ending with Maruki was still really good, too. Him saying checkmate. Doesn't Akechi say checkmate? I think someone in chat said when that happened, like, said that's what Akechi says. I don't remember that exactly. When does Akechi say checkmate? I don't remember off the top of my head, but him saying checkmate at the end and shooting Maruki was fantastic. That was also very good. I just like the Yaldabaoth kill more, but they're both really good. He said checkmate when he kills you, if I remember correctly. I love that. That's great. Oh, last scene. Hello? Game? Oh!
Oh.
Yes! 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 My life is complete. We're getting some pancakes, boys. I'm so sorry, chat. That was so loud. I'm very sorry. That makes up for not using the OG ending right there. That made up for everything. That made up for everything. The path chosen. The phenomenal Phantom. Thief, probably. Oh, that was great. That makes up for everything. That makes up for everything. Oh, I absolutely love everything about that. Fun fact, the true ending will only say Finn while the bad ending says in. I got the true ending. Let's go, boys. Oh, dude, that was fantastic. I was so hyped. That was great. I loved that. That was fantastic. That makes up for them not doing the ending I like more. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm very sorry to everyone who I just actually made deaf by shouting. I lost my cool. I bet you I'm going to get a text from one of my family members here in a second saying, like, hey, don't be so loud. But anyways, yeah. Persona 5 The Royal. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it so much. Amazing game. Third favorite game I've ever played. Someone asked what game I'm going to be playing next. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition comes out in 10 days, I think, give or take. So I will be playing that when it releases. That's the next big playthrough. I'm going to finish up Hollow Knight in the meantime. I'm hopefully going to go back and finish Pokemon Conquest as well as I wait for these 10 days to go by where I wait for Xenoblade to come out. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But I won't be starting any new games until Xenoblade releases. For those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching this playthrough. Thank you so much. You've made it that much better of a journey for me. I say this every time when I finish a series, but I really mean it. I could easily play these games on my own time and have a great time, but getting to share my experience with all of you on YouTube and Twitch and have you all go alongside me on the journey and leave your comments and whatnot truly just makes it that much better for me. So thank you all so much. I want to go back to the opening title screen. I hope you greatly enjoyed this playthrough as much as I did. I loved every bit of it. But mostly every bit of it. You know, there's a moment here and there. It happens in every game. But I absolutely adored this playthrough. thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in future playthroughs, whether they be Persona or something different. I will definitely be playing Persona 5 Scramble the moment it releases in the West, and I will be playing Persona 3 sometime this year, for sure. I will be playing it, I promise. But, yeah. I think that's it. For those of you on YouTube, thank you so much. If you want to catch my streams on Twitch, there's a link to my Twitch channel in the description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate it either way. And I will hopefully see you in a future playthrough, Persona or otherwise. Until then, farewell.